what's good, people? It's the score. It's your boy Shingy. Well, there goes the season. We've just lost 2-1 to Sevilla in the semi-finals of the Europa League, and my concerns that I had last week came to fruition today. However, we didn't start slowly. We actually started well, got the goal, Manchester United. I did say in the last show that, you could put money on us getting another penalty in this game, and we did. Following the goal, we kind of let ourselves go again. We didn't continue on the front foot, allowed Sevilla to get into the game. However, today I can't really blame Solskjaer for us not going to the finals, because we had around 20 attempts at goal, or just over that, and we just didn't take our chances at the end of the day. You can't really blame the manager for not us taking our chances, but at the same time I was a bit disappointed that he waited so long to make a change, because we needed to. When they went 2-1 up, we needed to make some changes, but it was a bit too late. But I guess obviously Ollie's sending a message to the board that he doesn't feel that the players that he has on the bench at his disposal are good enough to change the game. But for me, I would have made substitutions a bit earlier, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just to make Sevilla think a bit more. But by the time obviously it got to like the 85th minute, it was, the game was running away from us. But it's disappointing that we're not going into a final with the opportunity to win some silverware. It's now 3 seasons since we won a trophy. This season we got to 3 semi-finals and lost all 3, and that's just not good enough. You can't be getting to 3 semi-finals and not even getting to at least 1 final out of 3. That conversion rate is shocking. It's shocking. But I mean, there's no doubt there's been progress with Manchester United. A lot of Man United fans, we now have hope for what's to come. If we do get the signings that we want, fingers crossed, Jadon Sancho signs for us. But we all know Dortmund are playing hardball, so who knows whether that deal is going to go through. But there has been progress this season. Next season maybe we can kick on. But yeah, today's not about Solskjaer. Yeah, it's just annoying that we just didn't manage to capitalize on the chances that we've had. And it just raises the questions, do we need another forwards? Some Man United fans are saying that we need another striker. People are saying that we should go and get Kane. Is he the priority? I don't know. For me, I've got my trust in Martial. I think that the right midfield position is the priority for us. I think, like I keep on saying about Jadon Sancho, but when you look back at the game, man, the last 2 games, the stats show that we've had more than 30 attempts at goal, but only scored 2 penalties. So it does raise eyebrows, because you can't have over 30 opportunities in 2 games of football and only be able to score 2 penalties. That's not good enough. We need to be doing better than that. But we could clearly look at the players who underperformed in this game, or who did the bits, but at the end of the day, it's not going to change the fact that we're out. We lost in the semi-finals again, and season's ended in a damp squib, really. The way I'm speaking, you can see I'm dejected. But the manner of the goal that we conceded, the second goal, is so frustrating. And this is why Lindelof is not the guy to be partnering Harry Maguire. I have my reservations about Maguire, but he's our captain. We spent 80 million on him, so he's not going to go in here. But Lindelof, he's not the guy. I mean, the body shape was all wrong. You know, as a centre back, you know, you need to be facing the player, you know, and you need to be aware of what's around you. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Wan-Bissaka didn't help him. However, you know, that ball's come past you. As a centre back, you should be clearing that. And you know, when we had players like Rio Ferdinand and Vida, you know, Vidic, at the back, they'll clean those up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've just let the ball come across in front of you. And obviously De Jong has gone in and scored. And the most frustrating thing about De Jong scoring is that he hadn't scored for like, what, I think it's like 12 games prior to this. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's not really a prolific goal scorer, and we've allowed him to score all because of, you know, defensive errors. So basically that's the story of the game, really. You know, we failed to capitalize on our chances, and then, you know, we had defensive errors at the back. And you know, those clearly need to be addressed. Like I said, obviously on the offense, maybe, you know, Sancho, maybe another striker. And defensively, like, we are crying out for a commanding centre back. I put my trust in Bailly, but, you know, obviously Ollie feels that Lindelof is the better centre back, which I disagree with. Possibly a new left back, because Brandon Williams is still young. You know, Luke Shaw is injury prone. And you know what? I feel like, you know, the injury of Luke Shaw has had an effect on Rashford's performances, because, you know, when Luke Shaw was there was a relationship that was being built between the two. And ever since Shaw's been injured, Rashford hasn't really been at the races. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's not really much more I can really say about that performance. You know, you know, we can look at, you know, certain moments, but, you know, credit where it's due to Sevilla. Like I said on last week's show, you know, Sevilla gave me PTSD following our defeat to them in the Champions League, and I was very concerned about this game. It was always going to be a tricky game because they're seasoned. They're very seasoned in this competition. And yeah, I guess obviously their know-how of how to win this competition came through in this game. You know, showed a bit more maturity than us. You know, we had a lot of young players on the pitch, but hopefully going forward, you know, these young players will learn. And obviously, if we get a bit more quality, then, you know, in the next few years or so, you know, we'll be competing for the top honours. But in the meantime, it's a shit feeling. It's a shit feeling, man. You don't really want to be losing semi-finals, and I know rival fans are gonna be lapping this up, you know, as they should, I guess. But yeah, I'm disappointed, but I think I'm gonna have to build a zoo and yeah, drown my sorrows tonight, boy, because we gotta lick our wounds, boy. Lick our wounds for the next like 3 weeks, and then the Premier League kicks off again. So, boy, I'm gonna lick my wounds tonight. But in the meantime, before you go, please do make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You know the score. Make sure you follow me, Shingy_LDN on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow the you know the score on Instagram and Twitter as well, which is YKTS Football. And yeah, but Sevilla, mate, they've done it to us again. They've done it again. They've done it again. Sevilla FC, they've done it again. Bloody pagans, man. I'm out.